Prince Harry will be the first royal to ever testify in a tabloid trial for phone hacking. London, in the days following Millie Dowler, 13, going missing while returning home from school in 2002, her parents called her cell phone repeatedly. Her voicemail inbox was consistently full. Then, 4 days after she vanished, it unexpectedly went to voicemail. Her texts had been reviewed. Sally and Bob Dowler were able to check their daughter's messages remotely, giving them optimism that their daughter was still alive. "I leapt. She's alive. Bob, she's picked up her voicemails," Sally Dowler subsequently affirmed in court during a 2011 government investigation. But that was only a charade. That day, Millie hadn't listened to her voicemail. She had already been killed by a serial killer by that point. A tabloid newspaper covering the story had hacked her voicemail. The discovery that Millie Dowler's phone had been hacked by journalists marked a turning point in the British tabloid's early 2000s phone hacking scandal. It resulted in the collapse of the News of the World tabloid, and since then, Rupert Murdoch's publications have settled hacking claims for more than $1 billion. In one of the few phone hacking claims that will go to trial rather than be settled, the Duke of Sussex is scheduled to give testimony this week, most likely beginning on Tuesday. Since more than a century ago, a senior British monarch hasn't testified in court. He is suing the Daily Mirror's publishers because he claims they violated the law to obtain access to his personal life in order to write stories. Back when Harry was 12 years old, the Mirror stated that he felt horrible about his parents' divorce. According to media expert Alice Enders, Harry is in a unique position to be able to see this legal struggle through, unlike other victims of press intrusion. He has the means to do it. He is donating his fame and renown and won't stop, according to Enders. According to Jim Watterson, media editor for the UK's Guardian newspaper, there's clearly a large extent to which he blames the press for the collapse of his relationships and also for the death of his mother, Princess Diana, who was being chased by paparazzi when she was in a car crash in 1997. You only need to read his filings in different legal cases to see how much he despises the British tabloid media, a source said. The couple will relocate to the United States in 2020 as a result of Harry's accusations that his wife Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, was the target of racist British media coverage. However, giving testimony in court carries some inherent hazards. He will be cross-examined in addition to having to present his case against the Mirror. He can expect to be questioned about his personal past, including his ties with women before he married Markle and his mother Diana. The judge in the Mirror case was noticeably irritated on Monday and reprimanded Harry's attorneys for their client's refusal to appear in person for the beginning of opening arguments. Tuesday is when Harry is anticipated to testify. Harry promised to go to trial despite previous lawsuits being resolved, in part to force a public accounting of which newspaper executives were aware of phone hacking and when. He has promised to persevere, calling media landscape reform his life's work.